Alright YouTubers, it's time for another meal. And what I'm going to do today is something I've done in the past, but I'm going to do it a little differently. These are yams. Now when I've done this in the past, I have used sweet potatoes. But I have these yams that I've had for a while. I think I had them for the Key West trip and never used them. I'm going to start with the big can. I open the big one first because I don't know how much I'm going to need. Now what I want, it's just the yams. I don't want the juice. Probably just the big can, I'm thinking right now. When you do this with sweet potatoes, you bake your sweet potatoes first. This is a thing I stole from, but I saw this once and it looked good, and I made it for Thanksgiving, and everybody tended to like it. Because again, I tend to think the purpose of food is supposed to be fun. And sometimes you just do some stuff that's almost silly, but fun. Yeah, I think I'm just going to need the one can. Okay, that's all the chunks out of there. Now what I'm going to do, because I know myself well enough, I'm going to pause this and I'm going to take this outside so I don't knock it over. So I've learned something already. I made a mistake. When you realize you made a mistake, fix it quick. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mash these down. Okay? And I won't make you watch that, but we'll come back when I have these mashed down. This is going to be a 2 NuWave mini meal. First, what we have is this green chili fusion pork sirloin filet. It is mostly frozen. We'll get the card out here. This is a wonderful card. Pork tenderloins, 10 to 12 minutes aside when fresh, 20 minutes aside when frozen. I'm going to go with 20 minutes. And what's really cool too is they also give you the internal temperature, what it should be, so you don't always have to look up what internal temperatures are supposed to be. That's a helpful little thing they got. Ooh, it's also, wait a minute, Pam it. Sounded like I was swearing, but you only be swearing if you don't use that. Alright. Smells good already. Oh yeah, pour it on there. Don't waste it. There's a NuWave Mini 2 on top of there. Okay, cook time, 20 minutes. Alright, there it goes. Alright, that's 14 minutes in. It's coming along. Looking good. Smelling good too. Ew. Now, I'm going to flip it. I'm not going to start it yet. I will throw this fork in my waiting dishwater over there. We're going to move on to the next thing. We have yams. I've always used sweet potatoes. So they're the same thing, but already sweeter than sweet potatoes. A little bit of sugar in there. Not a lot. Now I'm going to put sugar in this bowl. I'm going to add cinnamon, a little bit in here, and a good amount in here. Mix this sugar and cinnamon around. Now I'm going to mix this up. Mix this in throughout. Okay, and in the last bowl, I'm going to put some shredded coconut. Now I'm going to take a marshmallow. I'm going to take a handful of this sweet potato, and I'm going to make basically meatballs around this marshmallow. I'm thinking I'll get 3 out of it. Okay. Set that in there. Roll it around. Roll it around. Roll it around. Huh? Paula Deen calls these sweet potato balls, which made perfect sense. And then we'll roll it in the coconut. And then put it on there. Take another marshmallow and a bit of sweet potato. Okay, again, food's meant to be fun. I'm gonna put the NuWave on top and plug it in. We're gonna cook time it for 5 minutes. Start and cook time the pork for another 20. All right, and the dual-in NuWave minis will finish my dinner. Okay, the first 5 minutes are done. Ooh. Carefully try to flip this. Boy, can't really use the tongs, it's still pretty soft. Gotta be gentle. Okay. As much as I dare move it. Alright, cook time another 5 minutes. Alright, that's done. Okay. Like I said before, I'm fortunate. From a bunch of cooks, you get used to touching things with your hands that are pretty hot. These aren't too awful bad. They're still really soft. 7 minutes. Now everything's cooked. I don't have to worry about that, but I'm trying to see if I can crust it up a little bit as the pork's getting close. It's got 4 minutes left before I'm gonna check it. And no, I'm not gonna do a cinnamon challenge. This one's done too. Let's get the meat thermometer out. It needs between 160 and 170. This is where I said before, usually I think the NuWave, they're pretty optimistic with their temperature guides, with their cook times. Yep. It's gonna need some more time. And give it 5 more minutes at least. And I've said before, I'm usually a fan of things a little bit more done, so I'm always safe than sorry, but this needed more. Alright, we got the marshmallow trying to come out. Oh, I broke that one. I got one of them broken for sure. One of them starting to ooze out a little bit. I'll let it sit before I cook it a little bit more. Times it can be one of those deals where it's not pretty and perfect all the time, but same gets done, because you know, 3 seconds into eating it, you've stuck your fork in it and made a mess of it anyway, so we'll see. I'm going to try to take one of these off of here. This is the one that didn't break open. That one cracked a little bit. Alright, here we go. First things first. We have that green chili pork tenderloin cornbread that I made. And we have the sweet potato balls. What I'm going to do, I'll cut this open and you're going to see, I'll cut that open and you see the marshmallow in there. Yeah. So I'm going to try the sweet potato ball first. Put the marshmallow on it. That's good. I like that. Okay, next. Cornbread. Jiffy works. And again, I don't need butter. And we're going to eat. Oh, look at that steam coming out. Yeah, buddy. Taste that. That is really good. I like that. That's probably one of my most favorite pork loins, and I cook these quite a bit. Wow. That is really good. That green chili works. Doesn't even need sriracha. You can still eat well in an RV when you're camping, no matter how you cook it. Big fan of the NuWave oven, which I've said over and over. And everything on this plate was actually cooked in the NuWave oven. So there you go. Have a great and wonderful day.